I would share a little information on Trifest. Trifest is a series of 3 triathlons held over 2 days. On Saturday, we'll be doing a sprint and an Olympic, with the sprint being half the distances of an Olympic. And then on Sunday, we'll have a half. The race takes place at Taylorsville Lake State Park and is sponsored by VO2 Multisport. The exact starting location will be at Possum Ridge Boat Ramp in the state park. Every year we have a few people that end up over at the marina, so make sure that you put in your GPS the state park. It's located at 1320 Park Road in Mount Eden, Kentucky, if you're looking for an exact address. Basically, you'll get on that park road, and once you get your tires wet, you've gone a little too far. We'll be doing registration and the transition right there in the parking lot next to the lake. The races start at 8 a.m. for the sprint on Saturday and 11 for the Olympic. On Sunday, the half will start at 8 o'clock. The swim courses will all start at the boat ramp at Taylorsville Lake. The sprint will consist of one loop. The Olympic distance later that day will be 2 loops of the exact same course we did for the sprint. On Sunday for the half, we'll make a different loop, and it'll be 2 loops of that. The number of waves will be determined by how many people we have sign up, and so we'll take a look at that closer to race time and let everybody know if we'll be doing one wave or separating into several different waves. One of the big questions I always get as we get closer to the races, what's the water temperature going to be on race day? I have no idea. This time of year depends on what the air temperature is in the weeks leading up to the race, as well as how much rain we get and those type things. As the race approaches that last week, I'll start posting current water temperatures to kind of let everybody know what it is at that point. We've had a wide variety, anywhere from a little over 80 degrees down to the very low 70 degrees for water temperature. So the best I can tell you is just keep an eye on headfirstperformance.com and our Facebook page, and we'll start posting those as we get closer to the race. The transition area is located about 100 yards from the exit of the swim, so you'll just run up into the parking lot and into the transition area to get your bike. Once you're on your bike, with your helmet on and buckled, of course, you'll exit the transition area and probably face the most challenging hill on the bike course immediately as you exit the transition area. It's a man-made lake, so of course it's in the lowest area. Once you get to the top of the hill, the sprint and Olympic bike courses are both out and back. So you'll be riding on a similar course. For the 20K sprint course, you'll turn around at 10K a course, and then go on out another 10K for the Olympic later that afternoon. All the bike courses will exit through the front of the state park and take a right. All the courses are challenging. There's hills that roll quite a bit throughout the whole thing, but it's a beautiful course. The half on Sunday, of course, is a loop that'll take you all the way around the lake with some spectacular views of the lake. As always, use extreme caution everywhere on the bike course. Stay on the right-hand side of the road. Be careful in the turns. The most dangerous part of this course is when you're coming back into the transition area, you'll be coming down a big hill and taking a left into the transition area. We will have markers at that corner with people there because there are some rumble strips. If you overcook that corner, you'll hit some rumble strips and you will have an issue there. So just keep that in mind. We will go over it at the pre-race meeting, and we'll have it well marked. And many times if we have an officer available, we have a police officer sitting on top of those rumble strips. Once you get back into the transition area, you'll put your bike up, and you'll be going back up that same hill that we just mentioned on the run. Once you get to the top of that hill on the run, though, it stays fairly simple course. For the sprint and Olympic, of course, they're out and back, and the half will be several loops of the same courses. At the top of that hill, it is just a rolling course, so it's not that bad, and you'll enjoy it. One thing I will mention, though, is there's not a lot of tree cover, so if it's a hot, sunny day, keep that in mind. There's not a lot of shade out on the course. Now for the fun parts. Since it is a 2-day triathlon, there's a lot of opportunities to socialize and make this a great event. Cynthia will, of course, have the grill out, and I can guarantee you this will be some of the best food you've ever had at a triathlon. So make sure you come ready to enjoy that. We also have food available for any fans you're bringing along with you, family, kids, those type things. Tazewell Lake has a beautiful campground. So make plans to come on out Friday night and Saturday night. Camp out, sit around. We can socialize with the other athletes. It always makes for a good time. You can go to headfirstperformance.com for more information and to sign up today.